Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Looking for blockers. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Humphrey. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Had to throw it before he wanted. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Orange will have to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Chanticleers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays, time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt, this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the Chanticleers have their offense in high gear. Running back searching for a hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Across the 35. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Tight inside and finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Lindsey. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he's going to try to return this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team at the middle, towards the end of the year, too, where you can play split.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Got his man on the right. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Snagged in the middle, it's Aldridge. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Singleton.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route. Coming from the slot receiver, they get the completion.
They'll try the run. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Chanticleers kept his drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Glass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Humphrey. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback empties his backfield. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Orange.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Wants to throw. It's Croman Hope. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Man, last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Complete in the middle. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's a huge completion on 3rd down, and David, he was...
breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Singleton.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and...
He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Syracuse right back at it. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, on that third down play, I think the quarterback's got to do a little bit of better job really selling pass. I think he kind of hurried it up too fast, got the ball to the running back. He didn't fool anybody. Back got tackled for loss. Now it's fourth.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. With the catch, it's Glass.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them in any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Chanticleers will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver.
Touchdown, Coastal! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Zings it complete to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working a
strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Wants to return it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they...
It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Croman Hope. He's going to take off. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Chanticleers want to move quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Glass. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Glass. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
And that's another Chanticleer.
Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Glass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Grab near the marker, it's Clark. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
A strike downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, shot to clear.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Syracuse, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Got a lot of room to the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Houston. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll run the screen. Crosses the 45. Oh, he's got some space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Looking to scramble. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to throw again. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Syracuse, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. He'll pull it down. Working the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go.
Turning it on! They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Corner's going to give them room. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. From the gun. Give on the inside. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the toss. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. It'll be 3rd and long. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up 2nd down.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. DB's right up on the receivers. He'll try it again. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's White. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The toss sweep to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down in inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Went to the running game to convert that 4th down. They might go right back to it here.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side.
Looking deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Got it in the middle, it's Aldridge. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
The Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Coastal. Once he got some room, it was over. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Smithers into space. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. On first down from their own 22. Right back to the well. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got his man. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse.
Touchdown, Syracuse.
The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And that's another Chanticleer.
The Chanticleers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly, belly stunner.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Glass. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Wide out trying to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Syracuse, 24.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The option look. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one.
Get ready.
Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. The Shanta clears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And that's another Shanta clear.
Got it.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Here we go.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Right down the middle. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
Now, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.